Hello friends, welcome to My Skills, My Future. Before starting the today's session on Internet of Things, there is a very small instruction to all of you. Please use your chat box to interact with us. You can ask any question and I will try my best to answer your all of the questions. Okay? So please, before proceeding further, if you are able to hear my voice clearly, please confirm me through your chat box. I am taking just 15 seconds. Okay, so let's proceed. First, today's topic is Internet of Things, and we are going to do introduction. Okay, in this course, first two classes will be informative. We will give you information about the Internet of Things and what is happening around and what is the job scenarios are available and in how will be the future in Internet of Things if you complete your course and you get skilled on Internet of Things, right? So it's my habit. I always ask the question first because answer is hidden there. So the first question to all of you, do you know internet? Please use your chat box if you really know internet, yes, or you can say no. I want to see your answers. I want to see your responses quickly. I am watching my chat box. Please answer. If you know internet, please answer quick. Okay, I think everybody is getting ready. Okay, so no problem. Okay, number. Oh, very good. I got answer, Mr. Pawan Kumar. Yes, sir. He know internet. Very good. So I think everybody know about internet. Okay, because we are bounded by the internet. We are connected with the entire world to the internet, right? So what is the use of internet in your way? If I ask anybody, so everybody will say we can use chat box, we can use social media platforms, so that we can get connected with our friends and anything we can access. We can order a few things, we can buy the things online. Everything is based on internet, right? If you personally ask this question to me and I asked the same question to my son and he used to say I used to play games, internet games. So everybody is using internet some or another way, right? Now we are going to use this internet for developing or building our career in internet of things, right? So so we have discussed about internet and I hope you all know about internet. So I will going further. In internet of things, the name itself has one word that is very very interesting and very important, right? In internet of things, that is things. What is things? Do you know the things? Please answer through the chat box if you know the things. Things in internet of things. If you know, if you have an answer, please answer it. No need to hesitate, right? Because this will help you to develop your skills, right? So please answer. I am waiting for your answers. If you don't know, right? No, sir, I don't know. I don't know about the things. You can. Okay, I'm not getting responses from the participant. No problem. We will discuss. We will learn. We are here to learn. Okay. So next we proceed. Things is equal to devices, right? In Internet of Things, things is nothing but the electronic devices that can connect itself through the internet, right? So look at your mobile phone, right? So your mobile phone is a one electronic device, and if you look at your mobile phone, you have a camera, you have a GPS, you have a accelerometer sensor. Okay, so many features are available, and when your device is connected, all the things can be connected. Got my point? So things, no problem. We come to know about things is nothing but electronic devices, and that helps to develop the internet of things infrastructure. So we will proceed further here. Just discuss about the devices. What are the devices? Devices that has a capability to connect with internet. Okay, so all that devices is internet enabled devices, right? So I think we have got the information. We know about the internet, right? And we know about the things, that is internet. Things means internet enabled devices. So we, these 2 points we have to keep in our mind during the entire course, right? Now this is a complete sorry, this is a complete informatory uh, graph or picture. Here you can find where the internet is, internet of thing is. So what is the use of internet? Any place, anywhere. Means if you are connected with internet, you can control your appliances from any place or anywhere, right? Anytime or any context. You can use it anytime. If you want to use at 12 o'clock in the night, 3 a.m. in the morning, you can. You are welcome. Sorry. Anything or any device. Okay. And if you can control any device which is connected with internet or IoT enabled devices, you can control any appliances. I will take an example very quickly. Please wait. Anybody or anyone can connect, right? Any service or any business are utilized this service. We will also discuss very soon how the business are using the internet of things to expanding their business, and how they are creating lot of job opportunities. Any path or any network. Okay, yeah, this is a very important point. No, there is a one misconception is that everybody think like an internet of things, internet is mandatory. Look at another way. Okay, internet of thing means two machines are communicating with each other, right? Two machines. They are distant enough and far enough to each other, and they are connecting with each other through internet. But it doesn't mean internet is required, right? But why we use the internet? Because internet is a well established infrastructure everywhere around the world, well established infrastructure. If you want to use separate infrastructure, then you have to develop that infrastructure. So people always prefer internet because the well developed infrastructure is there, speed is better. So we are using that infrastructure for developing the internet of things. But in another way, you can see two machines are communicating with each other through the internet service, right? Before the internet world, we are used to use telecom services. Okay, GSM modules we are used to communicate with the devices. Now here I want to play a small video. uh, Basically this video is very close to me, close to my heart. It is one of the best collection I think for me, and it has been always a motivation factor, and it drives me to learn more and more about the technology. So let's, I will play this video for you guys.
We grew up interacting with the physical objects around us. and there are enormous number of them that we everyday use. Unlike our most computing devices, these objects are much more fun to use with. When you talk about objects, one another thing automatically comes attached to that thing, and that is gestures. How we manipulate these objects, how we use this object in everyday life. We use gestures not only to interact with these objects, but we also use to interact with each other. Like gesture of namaste, maybe to respect someone, or maybe in India, I don't need to teach a kid that this means four run in cricket. It comes as a part of our everyday learning. So I'm very interested from beginning that how can our knowledge about everyday objects and the gestures and how we use this object can be leveraged to our interaction with the digital world. Rather than using a keyboard and mouse, why can I not use my computer in the same way that I interact in the physical world? So I started this exploration around 8 years back, and it literally started with a mouse on my desk. Rather than using that for computer, I actually opened it. And most of you might be aware that in those days, the mouse used to come with a ball inside, and there are two rollers that actually guides the computer that where the ball is moving and accordingly where the mouse is moving. So I was interested in these two rollers, and I actually wanted more. So I borrowed another mouse from a friend, never returned him, and I have now four rollers. What interestingly I did with these rollers is basically I took them off from these mouses and then put in a one line. It has some strings and pulleys and some spring. And what I got is basically a gesture interface device that actually acts as a motion sensing device made of out of $2. So here, whatever movement I do in my physical world is actually replicated inside the digital world just using this small device that I made around 8 years back in 2000. Because I was interested in integrating these two worlds, I thought of sticky notes. I thought, why can I not connect the normal interface of physical sticky note to our digital world? A message written on a sticky note with my mom on a paper can come to my an SMS, or maybe a meeting reminder automatically syncs with my digital calendar, and a to-do list automatically syncs with you. But you can also search in the digital world, or maybe you can write a query saying what is Dr. Smith's address, and the small system actually prints out. So it actually acts as a paper input-output system, just made out of paper. In one another exploration, I thought of making a pen that can draw in 3 dimensions. So I implemented this pen that can help designers and architects not only think in 3 dimensions, but they can actually draw so that it's more intuitive to use that way. Then I thought, why not making a Google map, but physical world? Rather than typing a keyword to find something, I put my objects on top of that. If I put a boarding pass, it will show me where is your flight gate. A coffee cup will show you where you can find more coffee or where you can trace that cup. So this was some of the earlier explorations I did because the goal was to connect these two worlds seamlessly. Among all these experiments, there was one thing very common. I was trying to bring a part of the physical world to the digital world. I was taking some part of the objects or anything intuitiveness of the real life and bringing them to digital world. Because the goal was to make our computing interfaces more intuitive. But then I realized that we human actually are not interested in computing. What we are interested is in information. We want to know about things. We want to know about dynamic things going around. So I thought around about last year, in the beginning of the last year, I started thinking that why can I not take this approach in reverse way? Maybe how about I take my digital world and paint the physical world with that digital information? Because pixels are actually right now confined in these rectangular devices that fits in our pocket. Why can I not remove this confine and take that to my everyday objects, everyday life, so that I don't need to learn the new language for interacting with those pixels? So, in order to realize this dream, actually, I thought of putting a big size as a projector on my head. I think that's why it's called head mounted projector, isn't it? I took it very literally and took my bike helmet, put a little bit cut over there so that project actually fits nicely. So now what I can do, I can augment the world around me with this digital information. But later I realized that I actually wanted to interact with those digital pixels also. So I put a small camera over there that acts as a digital eye. Later, we moved to a much better or consumer-oriented pendant version of that many of you are now knowing as sixth sense device. But the most interesting thing about this particular technology is that you can carry your digital world with you wherever you go with you. You can start using any surface, any wall around you as an interface. The camera is actually tracking all your gestures, whatever you are doing with your hands, it's understanding that gesture. And actually, if you see, there are some color markers that in the beginning version we were using over there. You can start painting on any wall, that you stop by a wall and start painting on that wall. But we are not only tracking here one finger, we are giving you the freedom of using all the both of hands. So you actually can use both of your hands to zoom into or zoom out a map just by pinching operation over here. The camera is actually doing just getting all the images, it's doing the age recognition and also the color recognitions, and like so many small algorithms are going inside. So technically it's a little bit so complex, but it gives you an output which is more intuitive to use in some sense. But I'm more excited that you can actually take it outside. Rather than getting your camera out of your pocket, you can just do the gesture of taking a photo and it takes photo for you, right? Thank you. And later I can find a wall, anywhere a wall, and start browsing these photos. Or maybe, okay, I want to modify this photo a little bit and send it as an email to a friend. So we are looking for an era where computing will actually merge with the physical world. And of course, if you don't have any surface, you can start using your palm for simple operation. I'm here, I'm dialing a phone number just using my hand. Yep. The camera is actually not only understanding your hand movements, but interestingly is also able to understand what objects you are holding in your hand. What we are doing here is actually, for example, in this case, the book cover is matched with so many thousands of or maybe millions of books online and checking out which book it is. Once it has that information, it finds out more reviews about that, or maybe New York Times had a sound overview on that, so you can actually hear on a physical book as a review of a sound.
Gave a famous talk at Harvard University.
This was Obama's last visit last week
Thank
to
you,
MIT.
And in particular, I want to thank two outstanding MIT
So I was seeing the live of his talk outside in just a newspaper. Your newspaper will show you live of your weather information rather than having updated like a you have to check your computer in order to do that, right? When I'm going back, I can just use my boarding pass and to check, oh, my flight has been how much delayed. Because at that particular time, I'm not feeling of opening my iPhone and checking out a particular icon. And I think this technology will not only change the way, yes, it will change the way we interact with people also, not only the physical world. The fun part is like I'm going to Boston Metro and playing Pong game inside the train on the ground, right? And I think the imagination is the only limit of what you can think of when this kind of technology merging with the real life. But many of you argue actually that all of our work is not only about physical objects. We actually do all lots of accounting and paper editing and all this kind of thing. What about that? And many of you are actually excited about the next generation tablet computers to come out in the market. So rather than waiting for that, I actually made my own and just using a piece of paper. So what here I did is remove the camera, all the cameras, webcam have a microphone inside that camera. I removed that microphone from that, and then just pinch that, like just make a clip out of that microphone and clip that to a piece of paper, any paper that you found around. So now the sound of the touch is exactly getting me when exactly I'm touching the paper. But the camera is actually tracking where my fingers are moving. You can of course watch movies.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54.
And you can of course play games. Here the camera is actually understanding how you're holding the paper and playing the car racing game. Many of you already must have thought, okay, you can browse. Yeah, of course you can browse to any website. So you can do all sort of computing on a piece of paper wherever you need it. So, but more interestingly, I'm interested that how we can take that in a more dynamic way. When I come back to my desk, I can just pinch that information back to my desktop so that I can use my full-size computer. And why only computers? We can just play with papers. Like paper world is interesting to play with. So here I'm taking a part of a document and putting over here the second part of a from second place, and I'm actually modifying the information that I have over there. Yeah, and then I'm saying, okay, this looks nice. So let me print it out that thing. So I have a now printout of that thing, and now so the workflow is more intuitive the way that we used to do before, maybe 20 years back, rather than now switching between these two words. So as a last thought, I think
I hope students, you people have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please give your likes there, and please subscribe to our MSMF channel and group. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, through chat box, please interact with me. If you have any question till now, please ask. Okay, so far no question from your side. I am proceeding further. I am going to take what is the roadmap for IoT. whether whether it is a beginning recently, or it started recently, or we are working on it for a long time, and it is taking new shapes in these days, right? So you can see this is a roadmap for this diagram I have taken from one of the book. I don't remember that book, but very research book, very good. So the phase wise manner, how the things are improving, that is important for us. Okay, so okay, very good. I got some responses, very nice. So here in 2005 to 2010, when internet was actually development stage, at the speed of internet, and data wise I would like to say, and infrastructure wise I would like to say, that time the things were improving little bit. So that time, what is happening that time actually, what happened during that phase, we started the cloud computing. We started the about the cloud computing, cloud storage. Okay, we have a lot of data. With internet came, we have a lot of data, because we are posting the pictures, we are posting the images, we are doing the comment, we are using the chat box. So where this data is actually going on, this data is going on to the cloud. So that time, that at that time there was a physical storage we use as a hard disk, right? The hard disk is not enough to store that much of data. So people start thinking of some another other way to store this data. So that's here comes the cloud storage actually. So now we are using, I think every phone have some cloud storage, and you are storing the images, whatever the images you are sharing with your WhatsApp group, or other Facebook, they are storing in a cloud storage. Okay, so that phase was developing in 2010. And then also mobile phones are also developing, development of in mobile phone is also going rapidly. So that time we are thinking about the batteries that can last, because mobile devices without battery, I think it will not. If you ask any company, if you want to buy a mobile phone, and he will say, I will give you in 5,000 rupees an Apple phone, but battery will last for half an hour. So I think nobody is going to buy that phone, right? You cannot keep charging everything. So these are the developments are going on in 2010 phase. Then 2010 to 2015, so here the development was a very critical point, is cloud computation has taken the place, right? Why the cloud computation, right? I think you are using the Google Sheet, you are using the Google document. Okay, many are using the Google document and all. So what is that? So it is not installed. What we generally do, we install Microsoft Office in our laptop or desktops, in our even mobile phone as well, and we used to prepare the documents, right? We have to install, we have to buy that software exactly. But nowadays the cloud services are providing the facility, you no need to buy, you just use that service is provided by the company. So I will take example of Google document here. So you are preparing the document, then you can download it, and then you can whatever the work you want to do, you can do, you can do your work, and then you can save it. You can save it, and that saving document will be go to the Google Cloud, and you can access that document from anywhere. Anytime you want to edit it, you can edit it. But if you talk about your computer has that document, you cannot access that document anywhere. So this is a cloud computing. Okay, cloud computing as a service they are providing, services they are providing to you. You can download and you can use it whenever, wherever, anywhere. Okay, so this is the development phases we have done. So next, and I think 2015 everybody started thinking about the intelligent devices. Okay, we are talking about artificial intelligence again, because of VLSI technology has grown in such a manner that we are producing we have increased the computing power of the processors exactly. So before, that helps us to start thinking about the development of machine learning and artificial intelligence. Now we are in 2000 year of 2015 to 2020 phase we are here. uh, Unfortunately, 2020 is not good for everybody. I think every person, every human on the earth, and it is not affected individually, but in companies also bear a lot of loss. So but development phase is still going on, but growth has little bit reduced, but it is a temporary. And next, within a 6 or 7 months, you will see that things will again come on track, and they will take a rapid speed. So what we are thinking about here, so we have here in this era we are demanding 2015 to 2000 sorry 2015 to 2020. So demand of data analyst is required. Why this post? If you Google it, and if you just you try data science engineers, so what happened, lot of jobs will see, you can see in Google. Okay, so why this? Because we have already lots of data. Whatever you are chatting, whatever you are posting, whatever you are sending to data, that everything is stored in the cloud. But important thing is that how we can convert that data into business, right? I take a small example, and I think it is my personal example that happened to me. We used to sometime we used to order some food through Zomato, right? So we order 5 or 6 times. After that, this is a this is a duration of the COVID. We start ordering the food from outside. This everybody knows it is a bit risky. So after when the services are resumed, and then the guys are starting messaging me, you are we are missing you, you are not ordering the food. So how they come to know I am not ordering the food? That is a data analysis. They are analyzing the data is because every time I am ordering, they analyze my data is stored in the cloud. They are using that data, and they are figuring out how many times I order the food. And interestingly, one important point which I noted is that of a particular day, okay, if I order food in bulk, a lot of stuff I have ordered, so just before of that day, I'm getting the message, hey, last year you have ordered this stuff. I think some important day for you tomorrow. So I could not understand how they know that. Okay, so how? That is the magic of data analysis, right? So things are developing in a phase-wise manner, and all these things are basically pitching the platform for Internet of Things exactly. Okay, means first data analysis will be get mature, machine learning will come in, and then IoT will come in a full-fledged manner. Because there is some issues in IoT development. The issues are related to security and standardization, and industries working toward it, and very soon they all the things will be get standardized. Please be carefully listen. Please think about the standardize. Okay, things are not standardized yet, so industries are trying to standardize it, when the things will be standardized. And another issue I told you, security. When you are connected with internet, hackers are always watching you, right? Okay, when every home is, I think you have watched some Hollywood movies, right? So they are controlling their house through the internet. Okay, hackers are controlling their house. So such things can happen. So that for that reason we have to enhance the security. That is calling in technical term we are calling it cyber security, right? So demand of cyber security is also very high, and that is also running parallelly. And hope very soon by 2022 or 23 or 25, all these things will be well developed. And the same manner, I would like to tell you, internet of things devices are available in the market. They started launching. Okay, one I will show you that example in coming sessions. So that is a evaluation, what is the impact of IoT is going to be. Okay, so we are predicted here, and we are predicting up to 2025. So what is that? What is a very big number it is, right? 50 billion smart objects. We are telling the word, please catch the word. Please catch the word smart objects, right? Your AC. Everybody, your home has a AC. That is not a, that's an object, but it's not a smart. So how you can make a object as a smart? By using internet of things. You have to convert that object into smart. Okay, then you call it smart object. Suppose your cycle, your bike is talking to you, that is a smart object, right? So till now, anybody have any question or any query, you can ask me right now. Okay, hello guys, are you listening to me? If anybody has any question or any query, you can ask me. I feel happy to answer your questions, right? No question from your side? Okay, no issue, no problem. If you don't have a question so far, but if you have enjoyed the video and this information we are sharing with you regarding this course, Internet of Things, if you are liking, if you are enjoying, please subscribe MSMF, and please click on the bell icon so that we could give you the notification, timely notification about the coming classes, and you can get the detail of the courses as well. Okay, so I am moving further. Okay, so here I am getting into IoT in deeper now. We have shared some overviews and information about. Now I am entering into little bit deeper. Okay, ready for it, guys? Please share yes or no. Ready for it? Okay, everybody is I think watching and listening very carefully. Okay, no problem. So can you see here what I am talking here? Five things are I mentioned in this picture, right? So first one is physical thing. I think I no need to tell you about the physical thing, right? Because you have watched very wonderful video about the physical thing. Okay, physical object. Physical thing is nothing but a physical object. So what we are trying to do here, Internet of Things, we want that physical object, means object is always dead, we consider. So physical object has to communicate with digital world, and when it will communicate with digital world, information will be available with you guys. Okay, so physical thing, I think everybody know about physical thing. Your AC, your bike, your scooter, your cycle, your TV, your bulb, everything is a physical object, and they are connected with internet, and they become a smart object, right? So any question? No question? Okay. So then I will come to the next part, communication channel, right? We understand about the physical thing. Now I come to the next point, that is communication channel. Thing is that before just in the beginning of the session I told you, internet of thing is nothing but the two devices are communicating with each other. For communication, what they required? Some communication channel, right? Suppose you want to talk to your friend, not chat. I am talking about talk. You want to talk to your friend. Which service you will use? Can you name the guys? If you are listening, can you name the guys? Name of the service you will use if you talk to your friend? No answers? Okay, no problem. I am going ahead. So we use a telecom services. Okay, GSM service. We will use it to talk to each other. If you want to chat with each other through message, then you will again use GSM service, SMS service you will use, right? If you want to use WhatsApp, then what you have to do? You have to use data service, internet service, right? So the communication channel is nothing but a medium which is, okay, I got the answer, one answer, that is Naresh has posted mobile, sir. Uh, Good try, Naresh, but I would like to tell mobile is a device. Okay, it is not a communication channel. Communication channel is a GSM, because until unless you put your SIM inside the phone, you cannot talk. You can bring a phone, very brand new phone you purchased, and then you want to call your friend, you cannot. So it is very clear, mobile is not a communication channel. Mobile is a one object, right, thing. When you insert the SIM inside it, then your service will get enabled. You will see the signal strength. When you get the signal strength, means you are connected with one service, communication channel, right? Naresh, you got your answer? You have any doubt? Okay, Naresh. Okay, no problem. You can, if you got your answer, you can post. Okay. So again, I am telling you, I am repeating this thing. Mobile phone is just an object. It is not a medium of the communication. For communication, we have to use some services, just like GSM service or internet service. Okay, Naresh, you are saying you didn't get your answer. Okay. Again, I am telling you, if you buy a mobile phone, anybody can, if everybody have this doubt, you can. Okay, whenever you want to use a phone without the SIM, your SIM is not enabled, SIM is not there, so you cannot call your friend, right? We have, without SIM you cannot call your friend, because SIM is a service, Airtel is a service, Idea, Vodafone Idea is a service, Geo is a service, right? Mobile companies are different. You can use Redmi phone, Vivo, and Samsung phones. These all are the devices or phones. It has a capability to connect, but without taking the help of service, like without using the SIM of Airtel, without the SIM of Vodafone Idea, Geo, you cannot communicate, right? So try to understand these two things are different. Okay, some is Airtel, Vodafone Idea is a service, and mobile phone is just a device. When both combined, then it will become a communicable device, right? Only then you can communicate, right? In case Naresh, you have any doubt, you just post, and we will contact you. Okay, we'll help you to get your answer, right? So these two things. Okay, so first thing is completed. Communication channel is also completed. Now I come to the software part, right? What is the software exactly? Software basically, there are two kind of software you can say, um, front end software and back end software. Okay, the software is basically help us to interface the user. First thing, first point, if you want to use your camera on your mobile phone, how will you use it? You have to click one icon, the icon is there. When you click on the icon, the camera will open. Similarly, if you want to use the WhatsApp or any other thing, so you have to click on the icon. So this is a software. Software is creating a front end layer or upper layer, which is helping us to helping the user to interface, right? But second important thing is that how the mobile phone is knowing about I have clicked the icon on of the camera and camera is opening up. So thing is that there is some softwares at middle layer and lower layer which is interacting with the upper layer software. Okay, and this when what are the information you are providing from the user interface, that will be converted into the lower layer softwares, and then it will go to the operating system, and operating system has a access of all the devices, right? Operating system kernels have access of all the devices, and based on your information provided at user interface, and that thing, that particular operation will or object will open, the function will start, right? So that is everything: physical world, communication channel, and then software. So software is always required to connect these two things. Okay, without software things will be very very difficult, we cannot access the things very easily, right? Now the next part is operation. I just discussed about the operation as well. Software is helping us to complete the operation, right? If you suppose you want to use the calculator on your mobile phone, when you click it, calculator will open, you will do something, and job of the calculator is calculating. Okay, what are the instruction you will give? That calculate. So these are the operations, and you can understand when we go to the practical sessions after second or third class, then you can understand better what kind of operation is there. But I will tell you one thing: every operation is generating the data. Every operation is generating the data. So I will take all these 5 channels with one example, right? So first thing, suppose I want to measure the temperature. Okay, so I have made a small device, IoT device, that has a capability to connect with internet, right? So temperature sensor will sense the temperature, and it will go to the communication channel, and I have software and cloud infrastructure I have used here, and then it is computing, sorry, it is computing whatever the operation you want to perform. For example, you want to, based on based on temperature, you want to increase the cooling of your AC, or you want to decrease the cooling of AC. That operation will be performed, and what operation has been performed, that will be stored as a in form of data, right? So again I am repeating, suppose you have a smart devices, AC and temperature both are communicating with each other, like ACs are also there, you can set the temperature in your AC. So what happening, so I'm just taking a local example here. So physical thing is communicating with the communication and software, and what are the operation you have set, that operation will be performed, and what operation has been performed, what is the status of that operation, that will be stored in the form of data. Okay, next thing I would like to share with you. For example, you are on the way, and you are feeling very very hungry. Okay, and you want, please, and you have a interactive coffee machine with you, a smart coffee machine with you, and you are saying I'm on the way, and I want a coffee, please prepare for me. You are giving instruction to your machine. Then what is happening, you are on the way. So physical thing, the coffee machine understand your instruction, they communicate. The software, the base, we are writing the program for it, they perform the operation. When the things are ready, they will say yes, you are late, coffee is ready for you. So this is a happening exactly. Okay, so I am again going further. Okay, physical things that just I discussed here. Can you see there are a lot of sensors? These are the sensors are helping us to understand the physical quantity. Okay, temperature is a physical quantity, speed of the wind is a physical quantity, uh, humidity is a physical quantity. So all these are physical quantities, and based on that we need a one sensor which can sense this physical quantity and generate it into the electrical signal. Okay, one more very good example for everybody. I think many of you are playing a game on your mobile phone. Then what is happening, you are just rotating your mobile phone, and your bike is also, your car is also moving in that particular direction. How it is happening? Because there is a one accelerometer, I think it is, yes, tilt. There's a tilt sensor is there. With the help of, because in mobile phone the sensor is available, because of that you are able to play that games, right? So I think I discussed this thing. Okay, very important thing, IoT technologies and protocols. Just discuss about the communication channels. I told you, please remember, internet is not, okay, one question I got from Sudha Rani. What is sensor? Okay, Sudha, thank you for asking the question. Sensor, okay, I will take a very real life, human life example. Whenever is, if I pinch to my hand, what happened? My skin is a sensor. If anything, if ant bite me, this gives a signal to me. Okay, so that is a sensor. The sensor is a device that detect the presence of physical quantity, particular physical quantity. I take example, temperature sensor sense the temperature of the room and convert it into the electrical signal, right? If you want to use the tilt sensor to sense the temperature, so it will not work. Okay, both are different because both are designed in a different manner. So temperature sensor will sense the physical quantity, that is a temperature, and convert it into the electrical signal. Similarly, humidity sensor is also available. Humidity sensor sense the water content present in the air, and based on that water content, that will convert into the electrical signal. So that is a sensor. Okay, so sensor is nothing but a device that is measuring the particular quantity, physical quantity present in the air, like temperature, humidity, wind speed. Okay, many. So many physical objects, it will sense that one and convert into the electrical signal, because electronic devices understand only the electrical signals. So we are sensor is a device that converting the physical devices or physical properties into the electrical quantities, right? So that is a sensor. No problem. When we are going into detail of this course, when we go on hands-on session, you will understand, because we have prepared the course in a manner that will show you sensor, how your sensor is behaving. You can see live. If possible, you can also perform at your home as well. If you have a laptop, I will help you a lot. Okay, so now in the beginning of the session I told you, internet of things. In internet of things, internet is not basically requirement. We can other technologies also we can use it for the communication. So these are the technologies. Bluetooth, I think you heard about. Zigbee, new for you. Z-Wave, new for you. Okay, cellular is a communication technology. Cellular is a GSM we are using in phone. NFS, and then LoRaWAN. These are the technologies. I think you people are aware of Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and cellular. These three things communications you are know about, and these four are maybe new for you, but no issue. Whenever you join the course, and we will give you all the detailed stuff about these things. Okay, practically we have to do. Okay, So what are the other two? Because of the development of internet, other two technologies, communication technologies are being developed, and that is MQTT. We are calling it MQTT, message queuing telemetry transport protocol, and second one is CoAP. Okay, so confined unity protocol, no problem, because it's heavy stuff for you right now. Okay. There are three segments or software segments. So there are how the software industry is working in a software, how the softwares are being developed for IoT. So at the device level, because I told you smart object, at device level we are preparing the software. And then gateways, I think everybody is using the router at their home. If you have internet connection, there is a small box that is basically a router, and we also call it sometimes gateways. So gateway level we are doing the programming, because IoT has a different gateways, and whatever the gateway we are using at our home, that cannot support IoT load. So different gateways and different programming is being done, softwares are being developed for IoT gateways. And then is a IoT cloud platforms, right? Okay, I think you people are maybe getting bored, so I will take quick things. And this is the entire operations. Okay, what kind of operations you are talking about? Smart city, what happened in smart city? Entire things are smart city, smart hospital, smart highways, smart factories, all these things are smart. What is happening? Why the smart hospital and smart traffic? For example, in India, like city, we have an issue of ambulance. People are not giving the way to ambulance. Okay, and that's maybe sometimes is very risky and very serious as well. And when reaching to the hospital and doctor, by the time doctor analyze that any person, they are not know about what kind of medicines they have to use to treat such kind of in such situation. But imagine, before accident, and everything is telling you, their alert message is going on to the hospitals, nearby hospitals, and please such is the case and where this condition can be treated, because all hospitals can have same facilities. So they will indicate the hospital, which hospital they have to go, and what is the severity of injuries, and based on that what kind of medicines, everything will be informed to the hospital, and they will prepare the things and to save the life. That is the one of the best example of operations we can do here. Okay, and okay, we'll see further. And what are the Amazon services, cloud services these days are available for you guys? And I think where is Amazon? Yes, this is a symbol of Amazon Web Service. I think everybody know about this, right? But there is only one service, Amazon. In India it is very popular and being used by many companies and many users. But there are other platforms also, Salesforce also, Bosch IoT suite, there's a dedicatedly IoT platform. ThingsWorks is there, IBM Watson Cloud is getting popularity in India as well. Microsoft Azure is also getting popularity. So these are the Internet of Things cloud platforms, right? Okay, and okay, this example I will discuss for the next class. What? Okay, there is one question I would like to take. Okay, what is the advantage and disadvantage advantages of IoT? Okay, good. Who asked this question? Anita has asked this question. Okay. um, every technology, the things is developed in a mindset of to do positive uh, to the society, right? IoT has a lot of advantages, and I told you in this sorry, just I told you in this figure. I take an example of traffic flow. Nowadays there is no traffic management. Okay, because of that number of accidents are happening, number of delays are happening. Okay, so if you want to optimize the traffics, then what you do, your sensors will inform you, please don't opt this route, this route has some problem, you can take another route as well. So uh, these are the one of the advantage is that the things are connected and information is available for you, and information you can use this information for your purpose. So what is a disadvantage of you, that is a main disadvantage is that it is still not standardized, because industries are working on standardization, still not standardized like cellular phones. Okay. Okay. Revati. Okay, I will answer the second question also. First of all, I will answer the disadvantage first. Okay, disadvantage, the first thing, standardization is not yet available. Second thing is that security of the not that much is available. There is a possibility of hacking. If they hack the any IoT enabled devices, then they start controlling you people. Okay, so that is the one issue. The things are working on it. So cyber security is getting improved in that particular direction. So that is the two disadvantages. And later is artificial intelligence, then you will leave it for next phase. Okay, so I will take second this question, how traffic flow is connected by the sensors. Okay, yeah, very good question, Revati. uh, there are number of sensors, right? You can use camera, I think. You people are have seen number of cameras are installed everywhere. Okay, they are capturing the images. Okay, they are all thermal cameras, IR cameras. So they are capturing the images, and they are informing about the one junction to another junction, right? In India, so still it is not well established, but very soon the things are being developed. There are the camera sensors are being we are using camera sensors, thermal camera sensors. They are sensing the speed of the car or bike, and they are also capturing the traffic on the road, volume, a number of cars, number of bikes on the road in particular hour. And they are also sensing if anything wrong is happened well ahead, and the camera will informing the uh, further and backward junction points that something has happened, there is a blockage on the road, and you can divert the road also. So this is a way we are doing traffic management and traffic flow optimization by providing the real time information. Because by reaching at one point, because it happens to me one time, and I have to catch my flight, and I was on the way. I had taken a sufficient time. Okay, 3 hours before I had left my home. And after in the mid of my way, I got some accident has happened. One truck has overturned, right? And the road was completely blocked. By the time I have reached near to that point, even a lot of traffic behind me, my car cannot be take turn, right? So, and that day I have missed my flight as well. So what happened, if I got the information some accident has happened, and please take you follow the other route, so that time I might have reached to my destination well in time. So that happens that day. So that is a kind of information. And also, if nowadays we are getting information about trains as well. There's all of internet of things. Internet is a base for that. And okay, next I will show you. I want to close the today's session. I will discuss this PPT tomorrow, but I would like to leave this session with some video and with interaction. I hope you will also enjoy this. This is by Texas Instrument. Very wonderful, wonderful thing. You will see what is happening. Hello students, hello guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this video as well, and you got some answers in this video. These are automotive technologies, right? Here you can see the number of devices, sensors are connected in this car itself, right? And they are controlling, they are informing you about the weather conditions. How you are getting the weather conditions? You are getting the weather conditions with internet service, internet of things. Okay, sensors are talking with each other, right? So I hope you might have enjoyed this session, and we'll enjoy some sessions, 2 or 3 sessions, some informative sessions, and after that we will do some hands-on practical, so that you will learn how you can do, you can set up your entire thing, and you can start learning. And learning is very easy, not very tough, because people start thinking it's very tough. Maybe no, I will design the course in a way you will enjoy it, guys. So still you have any questions, you can ask me right now. uh, if you have no questions, we will say goodbye for tomorrow. And before leaving for today's session, I would like to say, please join and subscribe MSMF, and so that you can get the on time information, real time information about our courses. Okay guys, any question from your side? Done? Okay, bye guys, we'll meet you tomorrow, guys.